Water level's up a little bit, so here we go. Oh yeah, here we go. It's a good fish. Here we go, everyone. I'm gonna actually give you a measurement of this fish. I'm gonna get my tape measure and measure it, and so that we can avoid all of the problems from the last video where you guys thought that the fish couldn't have possibly been as big as I said it was. So it's not all of you. Some of you were like, you know, that's not nearly as big as you said it was. But here it is. Here's this fish right here. Pretty skinny, but if he had more weight on him, he'd probably be definitely a more substantial fish. I'm gonna get my tape measure so you guys can see. Alright, from the jaw to the tail, we're getting around 19 inches. So it's about a 19-inch bass right here. Just gonna release him. There he goes. Snagged a carp. Just gotta get this thing unhooked. Thought I was casting towards a decent bass and I accidentally snagged this carp right here. Just gonna try to pop the hook out. He's giving me a good fight. This is unusual for carp here. Usually don't give. I'm trying to actually get him by the lip. Try to get him by the lip. There we go. Not traditionally hooked. There it is. Alrighty. And both the eyes are gone from the swim bait. Shouldn't be a problem though. Still runs the same. Alright. Here we go. Took that right on the top. He wants to jump again. Alright. Ah! Come on, I don't want you to put that hook in my hand. Come on, man. No hooks today. Ah! Here we go. Not a big fish, but still a good bass nonetheless. There we go. There we are. Fish right there. This one's probably only like 15 inches maybe. Put him back. There it goes. Yeah, I was just kind of twitching on the top. He took it. Oh, I missed it. Should have let him have it for just a little bit longer. Might be able to still get him again. It's a good fish right here. It's another fish. Really thin. Still, it's a decent largemouth. I'd say this one's probably about an 18-incher. Right there. I feel like measuring it right now, but yeah, there it is. I'm gonna go let him go. Here we go. That was a great topwater strike right there. There we go. It's another one, probably another good 15-inch fish. Right there, pretty thin. Surprising. There's a lot of bait around here. They should be pretty much, gorging themselves. There he goes. We got another right here. This fish is also really thin. All the fish I've been catching today have been really thin, except maybe one of them. So yeah, there it is. Right there. Good one followed this guy out. He looks like he's had a lot of trouble with snapping turtles or something. We're not in the spawn right now, so that's definitely from a turtle or something like that. Release him. Alright folks, probably the best bass of the day. Probably the last fish I'm going to get for you guys today. There we go. That's a good fish right there. I'm going to measure him just so you guys can get a good idea. Because of my GoPro, it's not exactly the best way for you guys to estimate it just by looking at it. So, I'll set this fish down right here. Alright, this fish is a solid 18 inches right here. And I'm going to release him.